Right, so I'm at Touge course. This is probably one of my favourite tracks here, but I haven't driven here much this year just because I've been doing other stuff. This new microphone cable I've got's not very long, so hopefully I don't catch it with my hand and rip it out for the 5th time. But go out, cut some laps, see what happens. This car doesn't have a speedo or anything, obviously. It's just got its race gauges. But I've got my drift box thing, which gives me speed, so we can actually have a look at how fast I'm going for once. I've just fitted new back tyres, and the fronts are really old, so I think there's going to be some whack driving going on here, but we'll find out. Oh man, and it's been raining on and off all day, so it's pretty patchy, which is a bit dodgy. Anywhere that's sitting under the trees is still wet, and then the bits that are in the sun have all dried, so we'll have to be careful of that. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, there's not much. Oh, the cable's already stuck in the steering wheel. Oh man, did I break it already? How am I going to hold this cable down so it's not doing that? I've got to sticky tape the cable to my leg or something. The other one was really long, so I could run it all the way down and up the side of my seat almost. But this one is too short. No, this is worse. We'll try it here again. See if I can break another microphone. But it's clipped under my chin strap now, so did it just fall off again? No. It's clipped under my chin strap, so I don't know if you can even hear me anymore, but maybe not. We will find out. It's so close to the steering wheel, the stupid cable. This car sounds cool. I like it. Oh, the patchiness. This is a fun track. And you would be so not allowed to build a track like this in Australia. We've got all these rules about you're not allowed to have cars going in opposite directions within a certain distance of each other, and rules about having certain amounts of runoff and certain amounts of got to have a gravel trap and the guardrails have to be made to this specification and blah blah blah. Look at this. It looks like a mountain road. The track's called Touge, it's a copy of a mountain, not an exact mountain road, but it's it's mountain road style, which it is. It looks like a mountain road, and you've got two choices. You can either crash up an embankment and flip the car over, or you can crash off a cliff and flip the car over, which is what makes it fun. And it's not it's a particularly slow track either. What am I doing? Oh, I'm only doing 50 k's an hour through there. I was doing 91 kilometres an hour on the entry there, which is if you're cruising along the highway doing 100 and think about throwing the car, it's I'm going way too fast to be doing this. But then you're cruising through this little tiny track, it's all dirt and trees, the track's wide enough for just one car. If this was a road, it'd be a single lane road, and you're throwing it sideways at 3rd gear doing almost 100 k's an hour. It's sick. Some of the corners on this track are tighter than the corners that you're doing a Motorcana almost. Whoa! Have I broken the microphone yet? No, it looks good so far. Whoop. Let's drift all the way down this section. Last time I drifted down here, I drove up that hill. Oh, come on. Ah, it's a lot of handbrake. other day, my record for top speed over this hill was 95, but my tyres are getting pretty old, so I don't think I'll be beating that today. What was that? That was 90, wait, I can't read it while I'm bouncing around. Can't read it. Oh, 96, new record. This straight transition. It's going to end badly. Do it again. Alright. The old no-hander drift technique doesn't work very well in a front-wheel drive car. Yeah, we'll do one more lap. She's warming up. It's not hot, but no reason to give it a hard time if I don't need to. Oh, it's dodgy through here. Let's see if we can do this bit with no handbrake. Ready, go! Oh, it's an understeer. Come on! No handbrake, no handbrake. Hey, I made it. Yeah, this corner here, look, I won't drift it, that's full lock. You need full steering lock to be able to drive around that corner. Show me like another track in Australia that you need, like if you're not sliding around it, that you need like full lock to drive around. It's nuts for a track, that's why it's so cool. Let it cool off a bit and then go out again. Alright, she's cooled down a bit, so we'll head out for a couple more runs. It's like, I don't know, 35 degrees today. It's pretty hot here, so the cars get hot pretty fast and the people get hot pretty fast. Be nice to come one year in, like, not summer. We've come summer every year just because that's sort of the time frame it takes us to save up to come back over here, but next year the Olympics are on in summer, so I think everything's going to be really expensive and like hard to book and full. So I think next year we're going to reschedule for a later date. So it'll be interesting to see how much not being 1,000,000 degrees makes to the car cooling and everything. But I checked the reader, the speed reader thing before, and I got 99 over the hill. So almost 100. These front tyres do not have much life left. I reckon we can probably beat 100 even though I'm still on the old fronts. Man, I really need to work on my steering technique around right-hand corners. So when I turn left, like around this corner, my right hand, it goes around with the steering wheel, whereas when I go left, I just sort of keep my hand here and let it slide. And like, letting it slide's not bad. When you do the like Australia, like this thing, then that's bad. Letting it slide's fine, but I don't think it looks cool. But it's really hard to build up the muscle memory to wheel trace going left with my right hand. I think it's just like, I let it slide there, and then this way, there's no handbrake left, come on. And this way, see, trace around there. Like going the other way, we'll try wheel trace it the other way, and wheel trace. And I overcooked it. But I don't know, it's just hard. Alright, come on. Speed up the hill. Whoa, close. That was close to the dirt. 93. I pulled my microphone off yet? Nope, still good. Man, there was some dude on the Prelude page the other day saying that you can't heel toe downshift a 4th gen because the pedals are too far apart, and he'd screwed this stupid piece of steel to the side of the pedal, and everyone's like, you're a dickhead, and he's like, no, I need it to be able to change gear properly. Oh, what the hell's wrong with people? Like, this car's completely stock pedals, my 4th gen at home is completely stock pedals, and they're all easy as to heel toe shift. Some people just making their own life harder, just like making their own life harder. Like me, driving a front-wheel drive car. Hello. And I do see why people say front-wheel drive's boring. I mean, it's pretty lame. I'm only doing 100 kilometers an hour sideways through this tiny little road, but you know, it's pretty friggin' boring. It's like, oh, this is lame. Lame until I crash into that dirt embankment. That corner there is like, a lot of cars go upside down there. We're getting hot, we'll do one more lap. A lot of cars go upside down on that corner. I'll show you on the next way around what happens. I'm not going to go upside down, but I'll explain it. Oops. Still good. Still a bit of a cool down run. The thing that doesn't come across in videos either is how steep this track is. Like, this is uphill a bit here. The difference in height between the top of this, like the start of this corner and this part, is like friggin' 2 meter difference, and this bit I'm going up here, like, it's crazy. It doesn't come across in the video very well anyway, but yeah. So the biggest thing, this is the fastest section obviously. What do we do? 93 was top speed for this run. People come to here, you go, sliding around this corner, and then you get to here and you go understeer, and you go up this embankment and then onto your roof, and then slide down this bit upside down. And if you try hard enough, you can make it through the bushes there and land on power vehicles. But because that's like a big, long, high-speed corner that then has that little kink at the end, the dirt sticks out. And actually, no one's rolled this year yet, but most years there is at least one person on their roof. There's normally a New Zealander as well. Well, I reckon we'll call that for today, Touge course. Might head off and have a look at some of the other courses.